but other women looked to her and was like, wow, she's wearing pants. And so look at that, and lo and behold, women wear pants. I mean, as they should. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video that I want to do more of on this channel, and I'm going to call it Designer Discussions. Not that creative of a title, but yeah, Designer Discussions. Basically, it's going to be quick, short videos. They're not going to be too long, and basically I'm just going to talk about a designer or a fashion house that I liked, or a very popular fashion house, and just something interesting about them. So, for example, today's video, I'm going to talk about Chanel, but not the brand so much as in the person. I'm going to be talking about Coco Chanel and also what she did with her legacy and with her brand, because I think that she is one of the most influential people in fashion, and I think if you know fashion, you would agree. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, before we get started with this video, if you guys haven't already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe down below. It's the big red button. It's free. We love free things. If you also enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It's not the end of this video, but I'm going to say it anyway. Like it now, like it at the end. I don't care. Just like the video. And also, if you guys haven't already checked me out on Instagram, please check me out at Bros in Bow Ties. I'll have the name on the screen somewhere, you know. And so yeah, let's get started with the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is Coco Chanel and who she was. So, first of all, something that a lot of people don't know about Coco Chanel is that she was a cabaret singer. And as she was a cabaret singer, she would do it every weekend, or she would do it all the time. Basically, that was her full-time job as a cabaret singer. And another fun fact that leads into this one is that Coco Chanel's name is actually Gabrielle Chanel, which I think is more noticed now because they have a lot of bags and shoes and stuff named after her real name. But yes, her name was Gabrielle Chanel, and as a cabaret dancer, her cabaret dancer name was Coco. It was given to her by the people watching her, and so from then on she went by Coco Chanel, and then obviously that's the name that we all know now, but her real name is Gabrielle Chanel. Another fun fact about Coco Chanel is that she was actually an orphan. She was raised at an orphanage, and so she basically had nothing. She started from nothing. She wasn't wealthy to begin with, and so that's just a really cool fact, I think, that she did such a big thing and that she created such a legacy, and she started an orphanage. So that's just awesome. And so a lot of things mimic the orphanage. So a lot of her bags, like the straps of the bags, actually mimic chains that the orphanage people would wear. And there's like certain colors and certain things that were taken from her orphanage and she put into her brand, which was really cool. Okay, and another fun fact about Coco Chanel is that this is actually a really cool fact, and I don't think a lot of people know this, but she introduced pants for women. Up until Coco Chanel, women were not allowed to wear pants, and she did not find it fair. She was like, if guys can wear pants, why can't I wear pants? So she made pants for women. She made the first suit for, I don't know if she made the first suit, I think she did, but also she made suits for women, and she was one of the, and when she came out wearing pants, people were like, what is she doing? But other women looked to her and was like, wow, she's wearing pants. And so look at that, and lo and behold, women wear pants. I mean, as they should. And also, another fun fact is that Coco Chanel actually started off her brand as wanting to be an affordable brand, which is, I think, funny because it's not affordable at all. But then also, I mean, I know designer stuff can be very expensive sometimes, and it seems very like useless, and yeah, it has a markup and all that kind of stuff, but I mean, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Both things are fine. If you don't like designer stuff, if you don't get why it costs so much, then just don't get it. It's not that big of a deal. But I mean, honestly, these designers, they're the ones who start these trends. Like Coco Chanel started pants, like pants for women, and you can go to the Gap, or you can go to Old Navy, or you can go to the thrift store, and you can go buy pants for women. But that all started from Chanel. So like, it's like a domino effect. When one designer brand brings something out, other non-designer brands kind of not copy it, but they adapt to it and they bring it into their own fashion house. So then, like, that's how trends start. So I really do think that designer brands are responsible for so much. So I don't think you can hate on them all the time. Yeah, their prices are outrageous, but if you don't like the prices, just don't buy the stuff. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so I only have a few more facts to talk about. Again, I said these are very short, concise videos, just giving you a little info about designers if you're interested. And so, yeah, and then in the comments below, if you want to discuss, if you know something else, if you want to add something, you know, we'll have a designer discussion, hence the name. Another fun fact about Coco Chanel is that she is the one who invented the first designer fragrance and also the first popular fragrance. So Chanel No. 5 I mean, I think everyone knows what Chanel No. 5 is a very popular perfume amongst women, and it was the first fragrance to ever take off. It started that whole fragrance rush at the time. And so Chanel No. 5 is really what started the whole fragrance industry, if really. And so I just think that's so interesting. Like, she invented pants for women. She did the first women's suit. She invented fragrance. Like, it's just so crazy how much she accomplished with her brand in such a short amount of time. And this is just another fun fact as well. Coco's not Coco. I'm not on a first name basis with her yet, you know. I'll let you know when we are. But Coco Chanel's favorite color was black. I think that's really interesting because her favorite color was black, and so when she started her brand, a lot of her stuff was black. And so it was very not normal for women at the time to wear black. They were always known to be they always were supposed to wear colors and like wear bright things, and they were supposed to look happy all the time. And her favorite color was black, and she designed stuff in black. So I think that's a really cool fact as well. And the last fact that I'm going to mention is it revolves around the Chanel Classic Flap. I have brought out my sister's bag right now. She doesn't know that I'm doing this, but I have her bag here. I just want to show you guys what it looked like if you didn't know. The Chanel Classic Flap, okay? This bag, let me just show you. This bag, although it's called the Classic Flap, this is not the bag that Coco Chanel designed. This is the bag that Karl Lagerfeld designed in 2005, and it became a classic of the fashion house. Now, this bag is inspired off of the original bag that Coco Chanel designed, and that bag was the Chanel reissue. The Chanel reissue, or the 2.55, 2.66, whatever you want to call it, is the same shape as this, as in this is all the same, but there is no CC lock. It's just a simple twist lock. The chain is not like this. It doesn't have the fabric going through the chain. The chain on the reissue, she designed originally to mimic the chains that the women wore at the orphanage, the women that would help her and that she loved, obviously. And so the reissue actually has a chain that it mimics the orphanage's chains, the orphanage ladies' chains that they also had keys on as well, I think. They had keys on their chains as well. But so that was her original design. No CC lock, the chain was different, but what was the same is the overall shape of it. This pocket right here, Coco Chanel used to hide her secret love letters that she didn't want the paparazzi and she didn't want people to get a hold of, because she was a very famous icon at the time. And so she created this pocket just so she could hide her love letters from her boyfriend, from her whoever she was with. And obviously this double flap, the CC, that's all very similar. It's just, I think it's very interesting because it's called the Classic Flap, and I think a lot of people think that this is the bag that Coco Chanel designed, but really it's not. This is the bag that Karl Lagerfeld reinvented, and it became a classic of the fashion house, which is just really interesting. I don't think a lot of people know that. I think that's really interesting. I don't know if you guys do, but yeah. So that finishes this video off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have more designer discussions coming soon, at least I hope I do. If you guys like them, if you guys have any particular designers or fashion houses that you want me to talk about, please leave it in the comments below. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe down below, like the video, check me out on Instagram, all the boring stuff that I have to say at the end of each video. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and yeah, bye guys.